Hey there. Yeah, it's been a while since I made one of these videos, but I think I'm gonna try something new and test something out. And it's up to you to let me know if you like this or not. So, I'm testing out commentary videos on like Pokémon sort of stuff, and I'd like for you to let me know in the comments how you feel about this and if you enjoy the video or not, because that will really help me decide what content's best for you guys. But onto why you clicked on the video properly. My first ever Pokemon game. Like before I got a proper mainline Pokemon game, I played like Pokemon Go, Pokemon trading card game, and I'm pretty sure that was it. And I also watched the anime. But I never really got too into Pokemon. For me, Pokemon was always sort of like I always got into it for a bit, like really into it. Like I started collecting the cards again, but then afterwards I just stopped collecting and stopped doing that, and stopped liking Pokemon for a bit. But only recently have I started to really get back into Pokemon, like really like buying the games. But here I'm about to talk about my first Pokemon game and why it was so special to me. So, the first Pokemon game that I technically bought, like mainline, would be Let's Go Pikachu. But not many people like that. And actually no, people like Let's Go. Yeah, I don't know many people's opinion on it because I didn't watch that much Pokemon at the time actually, so. But that's the first Pokemon game that I bought. The first Pokemon game that I really got stuck into, played with friends, talked about, would be Pokemon Sword. And I know it's not everyone's favourite, and I know people dislike it and say that it's the worst game in the franchise. And honestly, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't agree with it, but I'm not going to argue. Simply because I know that, because I never played any game before Let's Go or Sword and Shield. And my friend who played the older games, older, I say, his first game was Moon, and it happens that me and him share the same love for the Rowlet line. So he actually played Moon in the game where Rowlet originated. My friend just showed me Rowlet one day, and I was like, that is my new favourite Pokemon. And now my whole channel's based off of Rowlet, and I have a plush sitting on my bed. So that's nice. Just so I'd say that. But he said, as also my cousin, who's a bit older than me, and he played some of the Pixel games, like Pixel. Why do I keep on saying Pixel? 2D games. And he said, "Oh man, you missed out on the golden age of Pokemon. Why didn't you just ask your mum for a DS?" And I said, I mean, I never really wanted one. Like nothing really. I wasn't really much of I watch YouTube, yeah, but mostly like challenge videos and stuff, like Mr. Beast. Never really got into Pokemon that much, like games. But then my first console was a Wii. But a Wii, there's no Pokemon games on the Wii apart from like Pokepark, which I do have. I can't get to the second island, I guess you could say. Yeah, or area. I searched up tutorials and I could just never do it. But yeah, so I know I sound really awkward, but I don't really like reading from scripts because not only do they take forever to write, but also I feel like not reading from a script makes it feel more like an actual conversation. Not to say that people who read from scripts are boring and dead, but to say I'd rather just speak my mind. And I know sometimes I'll be but anyway, back to Pokemon Sword. But yeah, I've been told that I missed out on Sword on other games, but Sword was really there. So, and during lockdown, me and my friend played it a lot, like together. We like go online, do a bunch of surprise trading. And only recently did I realize how stupid I was to not, if you did a lot of surprise trading, like during Sword and Shield era, you know that there was like these people called like Zacian.co, or like they always had like a .com.co, like advertising like a company where they sell shinies. And when you got one of those shiny like legendaries in the surprise trade, you were like, yo, this is so cool. But only recently did I realize that, well, like in a video actually, M&J TV and PM7, they were doing surprise trading in Sword, and then they got hacked shinies, and they're like, oh, for the poor 9-year-olds who don't realize that they're hacked, and their account gets banned, and I'm like, oh, they're hacked. I literally had like a shiny Zacian or like Zamazenta that I had to get rid of, like once I went and released them all, but it's all good, because now you just feel that it was more, I guess, like, relieved that I don't need to worry about that anymore. But I never actually, but me and my friends, we did battled all the time on Sword. And also, I never actually got any shinies on Pokemon Sword. Like, I don't even have one now that isn't hacked or from like a terror raid, G-Max raid that is also probably hacked. But I released them all, definitely, I think, or surprise traded them, and hooked another kid up with a hacked shiny. But yeah. But I never got a shiny, and I never really complained about it because, I mean, I didn't really care about shinies. I just cared about playing the game. But now in like Violet and Arceus, like I haven't even beat Volo and Arceus yet. I just shiny hunt there. And in Violet, I never got a shiny in there until I beat the entire game. I didn't beat the post-game yet. I was just in Area 0 catching the Paradox Pokemon in there, and long and behold, a shiny Lycanroc. A Midnight Form Lycanroc. I definitely missed a couple of shinies. I just got to accept that. But I'm definitely better at realising. Pokemon's always been a big part of my life, and although I'm not always like been the biggest fan of it, but me and my friends, we really enjoy it, and my friends actually got me back into Pokemon. They like introduced me to new ones, because if you asked me when I was like 7 what my favourite Pokemon was, I'd say Raichu. And I know a lot of people don't particularly like Raichu. Actually, no, I don't know, but it's a very generic one, if you know what I mean. Because, like, if someone says, what's your favourite Pokemon, and they answer Pikachu, you just set the bar a bit too low, you know? Like, my favourite Pokemon at the moment is Rowlet, but it's fine if you like any Pokemon. Like, it's fine if you like Pikachu. If you like Pikachu, you like Pikachu. If you like Mimikyu, you like Mimikyu. Why did I say Mimikyu? That's so random. But anyway, thanks for watching, or listening, I suppose, to this commentary. And if you want to know what my brother evolved that shiny Routes into, he evolved it into Gardevoir. Personally, I'd evolve it into Gallade, but that's just unpopular opinion. Anyway, I gotta wrap this up. Yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and if you enjoyed the video, hit like, and also let me know in the comments whether you prefer this type of videos or long or shorter just clips of me finding shinies, or give me any advice or stuff that you want to hear on these commentary videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, and that'll be all from me today. See you